Hi guys. Oh wait, I'm not moving. One moment. Hello, hello. How are we doing today? How are you all? Ba-ba-ba. Hold on. I am troubleshooting right now. This is fine. Everything's okay, guys. How are we doing today? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. There we go. Hello? Hiya! Of course that happens. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my goodness, nothing's working. Hi Nick. Hi Sugar. Hi Beetle. Hey Onyx. I'm doing all right. How are you? Hi Mapes. Hello, hello. Wait, now the music's gone. Wait, pause, pause. I got this. I got this. There we go. I think you should be able to hear me and you can hear the game now, right? Right? Nothing. Things can't be falling apart. I am doing all right. You know, how are you guys? You know, when they hit you with that dollar store Valentine's chocolates there. You know what? All chocolate is good chocolate. When my stream starts with no problem, it'll rain on the moon. Please no. Hi Say! Hi hi! You know what? We're like a bit late for Valentine's Day, but the important part of Valentine's Day is the discount chocolate. We all know that. We all know that the important part of Valentine's Day is being able to get chocolate for cheap and in bulk. So, you know what? It's better to celebrate Valentine's Day today, right? Discount chocolate day, exactly! So that's why we are playing Find All Valentine's Edition today, instead of yesterday. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit play and then we can chat while I am playing. Okay. You got Enchantress yesterday? Congratulations! Now all you need is the tree. Honestly, same. Has any of you bought chocolate today? Did anyone go out and buy some chocolate? Wait, there we go. What's my go-to chocolate? I am very basic. I don't really like really fancy chocolates. Hold on. Okay, so I need Te Amo ribbon, Cupid cat, and violin cat. Okay. Not yet. You haven't? Yeah. My taste in chocolate is pretty basic. I really like just regular, just milk chocolate is enough for me. I really like, what's that one with the Rice Krispies inside? What's it called? Oh shoot, I should search that up. It's like a blue bar, and it's basically just milk chocolate with some like Rice Krispie bits inside. I hate that the music stops whenever I click something else. Hold on. Rice Krispies chocolate bar. What's it called? What's it called? I don't know. I remember it has I don't remember the name. Crunch bars. Yes, Crunch bars. I was like, it has a really basic name. Yes, it was that. I really like Crunch bars. I also really like Mars bars. What else? O. Henry. I really like O. Henry and Big bars. Big bars are really good. So honestly, if anything has like caramel in it, like Twix, I really like Twix. Anything that really has caramel, milk chocolate caramel, it's really good. Your most famous chocolate's like Jet. I feel like I've heard of Jet before. Jet. I may have heard of Jet before, but I don't know for sure. 100 grand bars? I've never heard of 100 grand bars. I'm like almost 100% sure that I've never heard of 100 grand bars. Kit Kats are okay, I think. What else? They have a gimmick of albums? Wait. Your chocolate comes with music? What? Your chocolate comes with a music album? Oh my god. A car album. Oh, sticker album. Oh, that's unique. I think that kind of reminds me of in a way that reminds me of the double bubble gums that come with comics. Ooh, ice cream cone. A cat with a bouquet of flowers. Chocolate covered strawberries. Let's go with chocolate covered strawberries. Island cat. Boy with ice cream. February 14th calendar. Or chocolate gift box. Let's go with chocolate gift box. Each bar has... That's actually really smart. We know how much people enjoy like collecting things, right? We want to be able to collect them all. So I think it's really smart that they do something like that to incentivize buying. Almond Joy. I've never had an Almond Joy. But what's the... I've never had one, but isn't there another one that's similar to Almond Joy, just without the almond on top? I remember I was watching Good Mythical Morning, and Rhett from Good Mythical Morning had a whole crash out about Almond Joys and how it's basically the same as like this other chocolate, just without the just with an almond. Oh, Bounty bars. Almond Joys are basically Bounty bars with an almond on it, is what I heard. But honestly, I'm not a huge fan of coconut flavored things. I love coconut water, coconut juice, but not really coconut flavoring. So like even shredded coconut, I'm not a huge fan of. So that's why I've never really been drawn to having an Almond Joy or a Bounty bar. Old albums get forgotten and now you can't. Oh, so it's like limited edition, which is even smarter because people are like, I want to collect it all, so I must buy from the new collection. Honestly, if I ever came out with something, like some sort of merchandise, some sort of product, blind boxes are the way to go, bro. Have you guys seen like those Dove, like the Dove soap blind boxes? It's not like a real thing, but people wish it was. Where it's like a little mini blind box and you can get like a surprise soap inside with like a little soap keychain. It's so dumb, but so cute. Ooh, Reese's peanut butter cups are so good. I feel like they perfected it. I don't really like the Reese's peanut butter cup megas, like the ones that are really big. That kind of it kind of destroys the perfectness of a peanut butter cup, you know, with how big it is. Or like the ones that have like the little crunchy bits inside. I'm not a fan of that. I prefer like, you know, just the usual smooth one. Ooh, there's... Oh, I forgot I was looking for chocolate covered strawberries. WHOOs? There's another rose. You really love Reese's unwrapped mini bags. I also really like the minis. Like the minis are also pretty good, But I've also noticed that it's a lot of chocolate too. I feel like the regular peanut butter cups has like the perfect ratio of peanut butter and chocolate. Weirdest meat? Well, first of all, I think weird is a really what's it called? Like a really subjective qualifier. But for me, the weirdest meat I've had, I mean, I've had pig's feet. It wasn't weird. It tasted pretty good. I just feel like I'm lazy, and honestly, the pig's feet didn't have enough that I could easily eat, which is why I don't gravitate myself to it. Oh, Trader Joe's, they have like this like dark chocolate peanut butter cup. They're like minis and they taste so good. 10 out of 10 would buy some more. At first I didn't want to get them because, you know, the price. But then as I was looking at them, this man walks up, grabs a box, and he goes like, I can't live without these. And at that moment, my friend and I, we kind of looked at each other and we were like, okay, well, ringing endorsement, right? So we just went ahead and we were like, if this guy says he can't live without them, we might as well try. And they were really good. They were really, really, really good. Okay, gift box. Strawberry. Rose. Strawberry. Oh, nice. Harp, Cupid's arrows, and guitar. You don't have it, it's just too bland. Pig's feet, I think the way we make it with the, I think it's like braised with some other, I don't know. Can you guys tell I don't cook? But I don't know, the one I had, the sauce was really good. So pig's feet, I really don't mind it. I think the one food that I had to like reject was pork blood. You know, apparently it's like really good for you, but I just couldn't bring myself to have pork blood. I don't think that really counts as meat though, so that's why I didn't save that one, but you know. You learned how to do rice? Rice is good. Rice is nice and easy, I think. As long as you put the right ratio. I mean, I guess it's easy because I have a rice cooker. Can't live without it. But I think I remember learning how to make rice in like a pot/pan when I was in high school. Oh my god, I heard that in high school they don't even teach you how to make like food anymore. Instead, they just teach you how to like boil water, like the basics, which is good. You need the basics for cooking. But man, I'm so glad that I went to high school back when they were teaching us how to make cheese bread that I never got to eat. Master Chef, it's a good day if I don't poison myself. Oh, there's a harp. That's what they meant by harp. Strawberries and gift boxes. Yes, home economics. I remember I had to make my own apron in textiles class before I went into foods class. I was very proud of my apron. are the rest of the strawberries and the gift boxes? Where the heck? Oh, in here somewhere? Where? Huh? Oh, oh, I'm done with the strawberries. It's a rose. Oh my god. I'm looking for roses. There we go. Egg rice or fried rice? Egg fried rice is pretty easy as long as you season it, you know, well. I mean, you can't really mess up egg fried rice, I think. You just fry some rice and then you crack an egg into it. I like making it with kimchi. So I'll crack an egg into rice, you know, salt, put some seasoning onto it, and then turn off the heat and then throw some kimchi onto it. Wine, love letter, heart lock. You just saw all those masks? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the masks will be one of those things that I'll have to look for later. One of the options. Croissant! Another croissant! A gift box, arrow, and love lock. Your kettle for a cup of ramen? I mean, if it's like cup of noodles, you know? If it comes in a cup, then I think like a kettle or something is fine. Now those people who put their like instant noodles into the microwave, I don't understand. I've never actually made like instant noodles in the microwave before. It's kind of wild to me. I always just put like boiling water, hot water into it. But then again, my family owns like one of those hot water dispensers. Because, you know, we're Asian. All the water we drink must be boiled. There we go. Nice. Gondolier with curly hair, sky lantern, and key. I feel like the key will be difficult, so let's go with the key. Pepper for your rice, but you haven't bought it? That's fine. I don't know if this is going to be something that's going to be like... You know what? I'm not gonna... Let's just say you guys can look forward to a video coming later. Not on my channel. I'm just gonna say that, but you guys will see me talking about it later. Because I don't know if they want to keep what we did a secret or not, but hey, you know. We made bread. Not on video. But I made bread yesterday. It was fun. And by we made bread, I mean I sat there and my friends made bread. And honestly, the bread didn't go completely well, but you know, we had fun making it. Isn't that what's important? I supervised. You got your new glasses? Ooh! Oh my god, you can see! Congratulations! A soldier went to CCC to see what he could see. Oh, I didn't even... Oh my god, I forgot I was looking for keys. I get distracted too easily. Haha! Key. Now or never. Thank you for paying to see me. Candle. Candle, key, and a lock. A candle, a key, and a lock. Candle. Candle. I do want to go to Italy one day. I feel like that would be fun. You know, preferably before it goes underwater, but I feel like going to Europe would be fun. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, here's another key. Wait, Italy's sinking? Isn't it Italy that's sinking? Isn't that why? Is it, or like not? It's either the water is rising or Italy is sinking, which is why they have the whole gondolas and everything. Isn't it? Did I fall for false information on the internet? Yeah, Venice, right? Something about Venice. The internet does not lie. You're right. You're so right. According to Frog Detective, you know, the internet doesn't lie, but books do. Croissant. And in Frog Detective, we trust, right? Croissant. Stop! You made me drop my croissant. Croissant? Croissant? You forgot Frog Detective. Yeah, it was great. The developer had to do a scene cut. But the Leaning Tower of Pisa is falling, right? Is that something else that I fell for? Like the Leaning Tower of Pisa is slowly actually tilting? Croissant. Croissant. Oh, speaking of making bread, I was saying that I feel like sourdough is so interesting because every time I see people make sourdough, they always have to like get out their sourdough starter and like their yeast and how the yeast is alive and it's eating, and they're all like, oh, I have to feed my yeast or like feed my sourdough starter and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the heck is that? That sounds like a science experiment. I mean, I guess all food is a science experiment. It either goes wrong or it goes right. If it goes wrong, you die. If it goes right, you get a meal. But every time I see someone talking about sourdough, it's crazy. They're like, oh, I need to feed my yeast or something. What's all? Wait, my dryer is screaming for me. One moment. I need to go. I'm gonna go take a look at why my dryer is screaming. Alrighty, I am back. I'm back. Fun fact. So you may or may not know this, but Chinese New Year is coming up, or I guess Lunar New Year if you're being inclusive. But yeah, it's coming up. And I have to get all of my cleaning done before then. The thing is, we're not allowed to, I think it was, you're not allowed to clean on Chinese New Year. Hi, Dominic. But yeah, we're not supposed to clean on the New Year, so we're doing all of our cleaning beforehand. Get ready for the New Year. Because if we clean on the New Year, it's like, I think the whole thing is we're cleaning away all the good luck that the New Year brings. So that's why I did so much laundry today. Washed my bed sheets. I think my sister cleaned the entire kitchen. I'm gonna have to clean the bathroom or something. Maybe tonight. So our spring cleaning happens for the New Year. Key. Thank you! Happy Lunar New Year to you too! Happy belated Valentine's Day! Happy Chocolate Day! Picnic basket, cup of coffee, or gramophone. I feel like the cup of coffee will be hard because it's tiny! What are your thoughts on sugar cookies? I actually quite like sugar cookies. I feel like they're sweet, but they're not as sweet as what some people say they are. They're not... I like sugar cookies. Maybe the icing is like the really sweet part, but the cookie itself I quite like. Aloncino? I'm guessing this means balloon. A sugar-coated cookie? No. I don't mean sugar-coated cookie. I mean like an actual sugar cookie. Sugar cookies are pretty soft. The icing can get pretty hard though, so maybe you are talking about a sugar cookie. Candle. Okay, 3 more candles. Oh my god, they're so small. How do you guys take your coffee? I think you guys... I've already told you guys how I take my coffee, which is like sweet, really sweet. Like preferably like a mocha, but even sweeter. So how do you guys take your coffee? Ice cream going. Why are these people dropping their ice cream everywhere? Stop dropping your ice cream. Ooh, a 𝐃𝐀𝐍𝐃? 𝐃𝐃𝐍𝐃? I don't know what that means. You don't drink coffee? Perfect, me neither. Oh my god, finally someone else who doesn't drink coffee. I feel so special. I finally found someone else who doesn't drink coffee. In fact, growing up, I didn't even have those coffee crisps, like the chocolate bar coffee crisp. I always gave that to my sister. But like half the reason why I didn't eat the coffee crisp, other than the fact that it was coffee, was the fact that it felt like a brick to me. I always thought that those chocolate bars were really like, even though it was a wafer, it felt very brick-like. Normally black. Black coffee drinkers scare me. The ones who just drink straight espresso. I have an Irish friend and she can take her alcohol and her coffee. So we went to a party once and she had like 6 espresso martinis and I was like, what the heck? How are you alive? Biggest exporter of haiku. Fair enough. Okay. Blue, please. Oh my god. Of course the ice cream cart. Of course the ice cream cart would have ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Nice. Harp, guitar, or the February 14th calendar. Let's do February 14th. Wait, I saw something here. Oh, candle, right there. Oh. Aperto? I'm guessing that means open? Enter? Languages interest me so much because there's so much overlap between so many languages, mainly because of, you know, the roots and everything. So the fact that, you know, some people could only speak one language, but then they'll see a word in a different language and still know what it means because of how closely it resembles a word in their own language, that interests me. There's another to the right of the first calendar. Left, right. Oh. I'm blind. This is so cute. And then this one is the birth of Venus. Or Aphrodite. Who, according to Greek mythology, she was born out of sea foam. So I think there's like a little bit of debate on whether or not she's considered one of the elder gods. What the heck? Why is my dryer still screaming? One moment. Alrighty, I'm back. Turns out it was because I didn't turn off the dryer. Oops. Anyways, the dryer shouldn't scream at me anymore. Oh, I found the last candle. Nice. Cat with a bouquet of flowers, heart-shaped balloon, sky lantern. I have like a fear of dryers. Oh look, it's the what is it? God and Adam? I forgot what this one was called. The one where okay, I saw a meme of this yesterday because during the Olympics there's currently the whole scandal of one of the Canadian curlers cheating because he used his pointer finger to push the curling stone after he let go of it. So the meme I saw yesterday was of this was like the Olympian, and he was just pushing the curling stone with his index finger. It was funny, but at the same time, man, I was really, really annoyed because freaking Olympian making us look so bad. Please. You're representing our country. Don't make us look bad, please. Oh, that's what that one was. I'm in Canada. Yeah, whenever I'm not on the moon, I pop down to Canada. I guess you could say I have dual citizenship, you know? I have citizenship on the moon and in Canada. Ding! Oh, I forgot about the picnic basket. Ha 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 ha. Picnic basket. Two for one special, yes. Basket. Cuticle no basket. Instead of Kuroko no basket. Yeah, I was saying how Aphrodite or Venus, I think there's like some people who think that she's among one of like the elder gods because she was created, I think because Kronos's remains fell into the ocean and she was born from the sea foam that was created from that. And Kronos was the Titan who created the six elder gods, I think. So it's a whole thing of like, well, is she considered that because she's not one of his children, but she was still created from Kronos himself. Boy with ice cream, Cupid's bow, couple of dove. Couple of doves. I heard that it's not good to release doves. Like how some people will release doves during a wedding and stuff. I heard that it's actually not good to do that because the doves won't know how to survive in... I guess that's the same with any animal, right? You raise them in captivity, they don't know how to survive in the wild. So it's not just doves, I guess it's all animals. Don't go around releasing doves into the wild, guys. Especially if they were bred in captivity. Listen, you release me into the wild, I wouldn't know how to survive either. Like, I would just be the guess I'll die meme, you know? Mitosis and overruns the world. Oh my god. I'm thinking of that and I'm like, oh my god, no. That sounds horrible. Listen, you guys know I watch Barbie, right? They have a show called Life in a Dream House. You guys may have heard of it because it's being memed everywhere because it's such an iconic show. But there was one episode where Ken wants to hang out with Barbie, but Barbie is so competent and she's such an important figure in the Barbieverse that she doesn't have time to hang out with him, even though she wants to. So Ken is like, I'm gonna help Barbie out. You know, I'm going to help her with, you know, get her schedule, like minimize how much she needs to work so that she can spend time doing stuff that she wants to do. So his brilliant idea was to create a cloning machine and clone Barbie, you know, so that there's like a bunch of competent Barbies out there to help Barbie with doing her job. Unfortunately, that kind of backfired on him, and anytime I think of like someone cloning themselves, I think of that and I'm like, oh my god, the world is gonna go to ruin. No, I can tell you guys what the world would be like if it was under my control, okay? Like, if I had to make some sort of like rule or something, you're just gonna have like Ruko 1 going like, guys, what do you think about this rule? They really want to implement it. And then Ruko 2 is gonna go like, I don't know, like what, I don't know how I feel, like here's the pros and cons. What do you think, Ruko 3? And then Ruko 3 is gonna look at Ruko 4 like, I don't know, I hate making decisions, I don't want to be here. And Ruko 4 is gonna be like, I don't want to be here either, what do you think, Ruko 1? And then nothing's ever gonna get done. You hope you get to be friends with Ruko 1984? Well, you better be able to find her. I don't know how many Rukos there will be out there, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to find people nowadays. yes, frozen indecisive paradox, and then people are going to get sick of me, and then they're gonna have a revolution and overthrow me. And honestly, that sounds amazing. Yes, overthrow me, take all of this off of my shoulders. Thank you. LP record. What does LP stand for? Like, EP is extended play. So does LP stand for like limited play? Loop play? Let's play. Damn, why do so many people have records now? Lasagna pizza. Ooh, isn't that just like a deep dish pizza? Bye Onyx, thanks for being here. Nice. Street wall light and love letter. Let's go with the love letter. Oh man, I still haven't found that key though. Oh well. Oh, you know what's kind of funny, guys? So, the other day, my boss asked for a photo of me and my coworkers so that she can, you know, put it up on like a presentation. And she was like, "Oh, just send the photo to my assistant." So I was like, "Oh no, I don't have many good photos of myself." I like taking pictures of other people. I don't tend to really like to take pictures of myself. I want to be able to take more pictures of myself, but you know, I like taking pictures of other people. But I was like, oh no, I don't have any good pictures of myself. And then I thought about it and I was like, what if... This might be a little silly, but what if I just submit a picture of a clown? You know? So I don't know if you guys have ever seen that one meme, that K-pop meme of that one guy from Shiny. His name is Key, and I think he was dressing up as a clown. People don't realize it's a K-pop meme, but I really... I actually sent this to my boss's assistant. Oops, I don't want to save the link. Let me find an image. I actually sent this to my boss's assistant, and she had a good laugh about it, but she was like, no, you cannot submit this. This one. I was like, hey, I found a picture of myself. Anyways, I had to go find another picture because she wouldn't accept this one. Which sucks because that's just me. That's me. But yeah, anytime I hear the word key now, that's the image I think of. Oh, I should redraw that one as myself. That would be so good. Key envelope. Love letter. Oh, here's another one. Okay, I just need 3 more. Didn't think envelopes were going to be hard to find, but I overestimated my seeking ability clearly. That's not an envelope. He is in here. I do not see. I do not see a key. Key I cannot see. Where do I see a key here? Am I blind? Yes, I am. This isn't a key. Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness. Tiramisu. I love tiramisu. It tastes so good. Though I don't like it when it's like too soggy. Because the whole thing is that you're soaking ladyfinger biscuit cookies in coffee to make the cake. But sometimes it gets too soggy, especially when the cake is like, I guess, has been sitting for a while, which sucks. I like strawberry like shortcake. I like, or strawberry chiffon cake. I like tiramisu. Carrot cake's really good. Like, funnily enough, I'm not a huge fan of actual carrots, but carrot cake's pretty good. A cat drinks coffee. Okay. Strawberry with marshmallow cream. Marshmallow? Like strawberry dipped in marshmallow, or like a strawberry cake with marshmallow filling. Wait, she has a heart garlic. She has. There we go. I just need 2 more. Heart garland, heart garland, heart garland. Oh, nice! Everything in here has been found. Perfect. Tres leche? I've heard of that, but what is it? What is... Strawberry dipped in marshmallow cream. I remember having a... when I was little, I had a jar of like the puffed marshmallow cream. I just never really figured out how to use it. So that's actually really interesting. Because I was like, do I spread this on bread like I do like Nutella? Nutella? But I don't think so, so I never figured out how to use it properly. And honestly, strawberries dipped in marshmallow sounds a lot better than chocolate covered strawberries. I'm just not a fan of like the hard chocolate shell. Carnival mask. Cake with 3 milks mixed? 3 milks? Wait, what does that mean? 3 milks? Like cow milk, goat milk, and lamb milk? Oh, condensed, evaporated, or not? That makes more sense. I love condensed milk, so that actually sounds really good. I love condensed milk so much. If I get a chance and I go to a cafe that has that cake, maybe I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. It's just that every time I go to a cafe, I'm shocked by the prices of cake nowadays. Because like one slice of cake will be like $7. Nevin. Yeah, it's like $5 to $7 for well, I guess some places will have like a slice of cake for $3, but not like fancy cakes. You know, my brother asked me, well, he didn't ask me, but he asked my family in general, because we were in the car when he asked this. He was like, oh, what's the currency like now compared to the past? And I think all the adults in the car at that moment kind of went, oof. Gut punch, you know? Because I was like, well, with my bank account, in the past, I probably would have been able to pay for a house outright. I would have just been able to pay for a house up front with cash, and our entire family would be able to fit in the entire house. Now, I would be lucky if I could put a down payment on a like. I would be lucky if I could put a down payment on like an apartment nowadays. And then, well, I said that I would be able to buy a house in the past, and my dad looked at me and he goes like, you probably couldn't you could have bought a house like up front, just paid for the entire thing. And I was like, oof, don't have to remind me, Dad. Thank you. I'm sorry for not buying a house when I was like still in the womb, you know? Instead of playing with my little pet shop, I should have been investing. I'm sorry. When you could buy soda for 25 cents, a Hot Wheels car for less than $1. Yeah. Back when you could walk into like a corner shop with like a penny or a nickel and be able to walk out with some candy. One mask. Oh, a bottle of wine. Growing up, I actually didn't do a lot of shopping. I didn't do a lot of buying because I've always had like a scarcity mindset. You know, shouldn't spend money on things if I don't have money kind of thing, right? So I actually only started spending money on myself once I got a job. Bunny is preparing for the future. Except Bunny didn't expect that saving was gonna be so hard. You know, you save and you save and you save. And then meanwhile, the purchasing power keeps going down. Like, oof. Ooh, cute. This is that entire section. Wine. Honestly, being a sommelier is a crazy job to me. Like, your entire job is just tasting wine. Honestly, it's not just wine sommeliers, but like any sort of taster, like those cheese experts. Okay. I don't have a refined enough taste to be a taster of anything. And I always feel bad because anytime my family's like, oh, we got like this nice thing, you know, we decide to splurge and we got like crab, and it's better than the crab you would get at like the supermarket. We actually went to like this place to get it. I'm like, I can't tell the difference. I'm so sorry. Wall lights. Aren't these called sconces? Cheese eater, meat eater, ice cream taster, sommelier. Yeah. They don't tell you about those type of jobs in school, you know? I kind of wish they did. Ooh, nice. Bow. Bow. One more bow. I just need one more bow. Oh my god, have you guys ever done archery before? I've done archery before, and I ended up with a bruise the size of my forearm on my forearm. It was painful. But it was fun, you know? I'm weak, but it was fun. You need so much arm strength to do archery. Use a fork. Here's the thing. I did archery in high school. And we were a broke school, so we only had like... I think we went like 5 at a time. But we only had like 3 arm guards. So I didn't get one. Which is how I got an entire forearm of bruises. It was painful. But archery's fun. I kind of want to do archery again. I am the Hunger Game. I'm not Katniss. I am the furthest thing from Katniss. I don't know what the furthest thing from Katniss is, but you know. Cat spraying water on flowers or perfume. Or perfume. Air was full of violence. A sweater? I think I didn't wear a sweater because this was gym class. I wasn't about to give myself heat stroked. But also, I've never done archery before, so I didn't realize that it was gonna snap towards my forearm. So I didn't realize I kind of had to protect that area. Ha ha ha. Robin Hood? You don't want me as Robin Hood. I promise you. I would injure myself a lot more than I would the enemy, you know? Trust me on that. Cat wearing oh, they're all cats, but I know where this one is. This one's at the bottom. Here. Harp. 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 Hark the herald angels sing. Ooh, I love it when it fills in. It means I have less places to look. Thank goodness. Cat with a bouquet, guitar. Honestly, the guitar is nice, but I always did wonder how people are able to play a guitar without a guitar pick. Because I'm like, wouldn't you just be injuring your fingers if you're playing the guitar without a guitar pick? No? I don't know, it just feels... Because I've touched a guitar before and the strings themselves are like... They're really taut. And it's like metal strings, right? So I'm like, isn't it kind of like shredding your fingers? Especially if it's like a guitar. It's really easy and can make certain playstyles possible. I just... Plus, like, wait, do you use your nail? Because growing up, I was like, oh, you probably use your nail to do it. But then now I know, like, you kind of use, like, the sides of your finger to do it. But when you're going up and then down, like, down, you use the pads of your finger, kind of. Like, the sides of your finger. But then when you go back, do you ever strum up? Or do you just strum down? Like, if you strum up, wouldn't it be your nail that hits the finger? Wouldn't it be your nail that hits the string? The actual parts that hurt, or yeah, and then you strum up with your fingers, like your pointer finger, or like still your thumb. I don't know how a guitar works. I just know you hit the strings and then notes come out. When your finger is completely different from a pick. What? Your thumb to strum down, the rest move up. So like you use your other fingers to strum up. Nice. Gramophone, gramophone. Getting the strings to vibrate. Also, growing up, I also thought the strings were elastic. Isn't that why a lot of kids use like elastic bands to make a makeshift guitar? I think it's also the same as like a bow and arrow. You expect the string to be elastic because people are pulling them back, but in reality, it's actually a really taut string. A steel string? Yeah, the steel string's the one that I've played around with before. The more you know. Yeah, I feel like every time I stream, I always come away with new information, which is great. It means I don't have to do the research myself. Gondolier. Wearing a traditional hat. Okay. Envelope and wall sconce. Perfect. Nylon's more for beginners. I think that makes sense. I feel like starting a beginner off with metal strings is kind of... That's mean! Envelope. Delay. What? Envelope? Wait. Where's the last envelope? Oh, right here. Oh my goodness. I heart you. Move and arrange the pieces to assemble them into a complete puzzle. Ooh, I like puzzles. There we go. There we go. One of my biggest regrets, well, maybe biggest regret is kind of overselling it, but one of my regrets is actually taping together / gluing together some of my puzzles that I own. Your nail beds to strum down. Wait, strum with your fingers. You see, like, when the first time I actually touched a guitar, it was like one with like the steel strings, and I was like, how do people do this without getting hurt? Because this feels like you're just like hitting your fingers against metal over and over and over again. Hey, this piece kind of looks like Africa. There we go. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. Extra level. Nice. First level? What's first level? Oh, okay. Yes. This is the extra level. Harp, flying letter, and scroll. Harp, scroll, scroll. Sometimes even in my off time, I play hidden object games on my phone. And there's this one I play that has like a lot of little like hidden Easter eggs, and I'm like, are you allowed to do that? Because I'm pretty sure some of these Easter eggs are from different franchises, but okay. A knife! Gasp. That's not very loving of you. Harp, scroll. Harp, scroll. And flying letter. Oh, hourglass. Ah, bow? Bow. You know what I kind of miss? I miss Valentine's Day cards. I do know that, like, you know, elementary school students make them, but I remember being in elementary school and having to make a little pouch that you attach to your desk, and then you would walk around the classroom, or all the students will walk around the classroom, handing out the cards into each other's pouches and getting to go home with like a pouch full of Valentines. That was really cute. I missed that. I kind of wish we would do that in the workplace. That would be so cute. But I mean, my workplace doesn't even want to do birthday cards because it's too difficult to keep track of. I kind of wish that I kept some of my Valentines. You know, you grow up and then you realize, man, I should have kept some of those things. At least in my case, I really love those cards. But now I hear kids and they're like, well, we don't have to do them. It's like, yeah, you don't have to, but it's nice. How many more of these scrolls? 5 more scrolls? Jeez Louise. Your kid stuff, right? Oh, that's cute. There was, when my brother was, well, not when he was born, but when my brother started school, my sisters and I, we did that thing where, you know, we had a little notebook and we would keep little things in. We would tape his Valentines into the notebook. We would write little like notes to him and keep them in the notebook. And we're like, you know what? It'll be a cute keepsake for him. You know, when he gets a little older, he can take a look at all the different things he's received and da 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 da. And that kid found it. He found the notebook. I came into the living room one day and he was just like looking through it all, and I was like, no. I guess it was kind of our fault for hiding it somewhere in the living room, but you know, dang it. Spoiled. Oh, hourglass. Bow, hourglass, and scroll. Bow, hourglass, and scroll. Bow, hourglass, and... oh, look, a little worm. That's cute. Very Valentine's Day-y. Unless they're snakes. But, like, what do snakes have to do with Valentine's Day? Bow, hourglass, and scroll. Bow, hourglass and scroll. Do I think I would like to, but see, I think my problem with art is that I want to be able to do silly little doodles like this, where it looks, you know, you can see that the lines aren't perfect. They're like kind of like wobbly and everything, but everything comes together really well in a way that it doesn't matter that it doesn't look perfect. But to me, I focus too much on making it look perfect. So I'm like, oh, the lines have to be straight and they have to be parallel and perpendicular, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 360 degrees, 45 degrees, you know? That it becomes my issue. Because then if it doesn't look perfect, I end up giving up before the final result is reached. Because like, I'll be like, oh no, the lines aren't straight, but like these lines aren't really straight themselves, so like... But I would like to. You should email your 5th grade teacher to apologize about not inviting her to your graduation. Did you promise? Did you make her a promise and then you broke it? Oh no, she was probably sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, going like, oh, when is Beetle gonna invite me to their graduation, you know? To be honest, I felt kind of guilty too, because when I graduated high school, you know, I told certain teachers, you know, I'll come back to visit, and then I never did. And then they probably forgot all about me, to be honest. At least I hope they did. I actually don't want anyone to remember me. Roll, bow. Going insane. Oh my god, is this a little white flag? Are you surrendering? What are you surrendering? I surrender! Feather pen, love potion. And every single one we have to find Ruko. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should do something like that. I think that would be really fun. You know, once I'm able to get over my own personal little complex. Love potion. Bow! Oh wait, I still have to find another bow. Dang it! I thought that was the last one I had to find. Oh, bow! Nice! Bow and arrow paper plane. I have to find 17 paper planes, so might as well do that one. Actually, I don't even think I've ever seen a paper plane. What the heck? Were there paper planes on this map? Paper plane. Oh yes, there were. Dang. I just really didn't notice them. You went back to your old elementary school? Oh. I have I have friends who teach at my old school, and sometimes she'll reference something, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's still there. Or, oh, I remember that. And it's kind of cool, like, to hear how things have changed and how some things have stayed the same. Scroll. I just need to find 2 more scrolls. Why are there so many, like, apples with 1 bite taken out of them in this map? Who's out here taking 1 bite of an apple and leaving it? Potion. Potion. The heck? I feel like I've looked everywhere. But some of these items are really, really small. Like, what the heck? These things are teeny. I'm seeing all these apples, but I swear the moment they tell me to look for an apple, I'm not going to be able to find a single one. Because that's what always happens. Haha. Paper plane. Paper plane. Paper plane. Paper plane. Paper plane. 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 Oh, plane. 2 more. Oh my god. Paper plane should be pretty easy to find. The apple gnome Snow White. That is true. There must be a lot of Snow Whites that are passed out somewhere then. Okay, 1 more paper plane. Right here. Nice. Dove with olive branch. At least the dove with olive branches seem to be nice and big. See, look, there's another apple there. But also, how is this knife sticking out of a cloud? There's nothing for... but I guess I don't know the physicality of clouds. Wait, how many more? 2 more. 2 more. You would think it's easy to find some birds. Bird. Am I blind? Where are the birds? Here, birdie. Oh, here's one. 1 more. 1 more bird. Maybe the apples with the 1 bite on it are because of all the snakes that are lying around, you know? Even though it has nothing to do with Adam and Eve. Okay, heart necklaces. I'm gonna go cross-eyed looking for all these little teeny tiny little things. Oh my god, I thought this was a lizard at first. You know, like, but I guess not. Potion! Oh wait, I still need to find one more potion. Dang it! Potion and scroll. I still have 2 more scrolls I need to find? The heck? Where are these things? See, now that I have to look for the necklaces, I feel like I've lost them all. Why? Why? Why do you do this to me? I found the potion! Cup, bow and arrow, or feather pen. I'm gonna go with the feather pen because the feather pen's also really teeny tiny. Two more scrolls. I keep wanting to click this because it looks like a scroll, but it's not. How dare. They're clickbaiting me. Oh look, there's a necklace right there. The funny thing about like hidden object games is that because these things are supposed to be hidden, you don't actually, or at least I don't actually end up looking at the most obvious places, which is like around people's necks for a necklace. And then I'm surprised that it's around someone's neck. What's that called? It's like hidden in plain sight, right? Like hiding something, like hiding a tree within a forest. Very small scrolls in the Library of Alexandria, exactly. Isn't that kind of how people were... I remember people were clowning on Voldemort for his Horcruxes. They were like, bro really put his soul into some really important items that everyone knows about. He should have put his soul into like a grain of sand and then tossed it into the desert or something, or a beach. And then we'll have like another 17 books of just Harry going through an entire beach looking for a grain of sand. They'll make riveting movies about that. Yeah, exactly. A single grain of sand within like an entire beach. Yeah, good luck with that, Harry. There was also the whole thing where people were like, oh my god, Voldemort is just like a teen girl, you know? He has a diary, he has a little locket necklace, he has a pet, he has a beloved pet, he has an obsession with a teen boy. What else? What else did he have? He has his fancy little cup. And a knife! He's just like a teen girl! Like, imagine Voldemort, noseless, serpentine Voldemort, kicking his feet while writing his little diary. Oh my god! Harry Potter's looking for me! Can you believe it? I hope he has some dreams about me. I hope Harry dreams about me. twirling the phone cord. Exactly. Oh my god. There was so much whimsy in olden day. I say olden day. Holy cow. But there's so much whimsy in like vintage items, you know? Like, how else are you gonna kick your feet and twirl a phone cord nowadays? I regretted saying olden days as soon as I said it, okay? You don't have to rub it in. They say the 1900s now? Oof! It's like that whole thing about like vintage, you know? Like the things we grew up with are now considered vintage. Because it's like over 20 years old now. Time flows differently on the moon, 100%. Sometimes I still look at my siblings and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're not a baby anymore? Like, huh? Did you just swear? How dare you? You're a baby. Why are you swearing? Why is the music for this game so creepy all of a sudden? Oh, they hit you with the... Oh my goodness. I think I almost just had a full body reaction to that beetle. I think I told you guys, but my coworkers are older than me, and they asked me what 6-7 meant. And I was like, it literally doesn't mean anything. It literally does not mean a single thing. They're like, then why do kids say it so much? And I'm like, I don't know, okay. At this point, I'm older to you. I'm closer to you guys than I am to the youths. You like the sweet creepy music has like a great vibe to it. I love creepy music. I love atmospheric music. Half those words, yeah, the words just mean different things now. Oh, speaking of like meaning different things, it's crazy to me whenever they quote unquote add new music, add new words to the dictionary, and it's like a word from another language. Like I don't remember what the words they used were. I think some of the words that they used were like Korean words. Oh, I'll search that up now. Hold up. Yeah, 26 Korean words have been added to the Oxford English Dictionary in 2021, 7 in 2025, and 8 in 2026. Like, that's crazy. They're adding Korean words to the English dictionary. I feel like I needed to pause to like think about that. the English be colonizing everything. We had Shrek and Walkmans, yes. Well, I've never actually had a Walkman. I had an MP3 player though. Man, I don't want to look for teeny tiny things anymore. I want to look for like big things. But the reason why I'm choosing all the little things to look for is so that I can get it over with, you know? Do the things that I don't like to do first before doing the things I do like doing. Speaking of which, are you guys the type to eat your favorite things first or leave it to the end? Because I'm the type to leave my favorite thing to the end. Kind of like a treat for myself after eating like all the other stuff, you know? So I was devastated when I was like leaving my favorite things to the end, and then my mom reaches over and she eats it all because she thought I didn't want it, and I was like, ah! I was heartbroken when she took that. I don't even remember what it was. I just remember I was heartbroken. Yeah, folding my earbuds just right. Kids nowadays would never understand. I'd be doing origami with my headphones just so I could hear music. Yeah, my mom took my favorite part. So she apologized for it after she saw my devastated look. She was like, I thought you didn't want it anymore. That's why you were leaving it to the side. It's like, since you like it, shouldn't it be the first thing you eat so that you like other people won't take it? I'm like, I usually don't have a problem with people taking what I wanted to eat. It's like, shouldn't you be like so excited to eat your favorite thing that you eat it first? And that's not how it works. Mother. Mother. However you eat it in that order will be that order for the rest of your life. Creatures of habit we are. Next cup. Whenever you eat food with fries, you oh, I usually go for like the main dish first and then the fries. So if I'm eating like McDonald's, let's say, I'll eat the burger before I go for the fries. Your food opposite? Hello, nice to meet you. I'm your food opposite. Does the fries can get cold? Yeah, but I don't know, like fries, you eat your main meal first, right? You eat your main meal first, and then because you know you're eating a meal, so you should be having the main dish first, is how my brain explains it to me. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? You know what? Sometimes I go to IKEA and Costco just for their food. Like their hot foods. Costco poutine is so good. I love Costco fries and Costco poutine. Oh, that's a mirror too. Oh, it's not just a handheld mirror. Gotcha. You haven't had Costco food in ages? Oh, Costco food is good. The only thing that sucks is having to have like a Costco membership to go inside. So I only go to Costco sparingly because my family doesn't really have a big reason to, you know, keep going to Costco. Yeah, most families don't have to buy stuff in bulk because a lot of things it will go bad eventually. So I think like buying in bulk is sounds good in theory, but when you realize that you can only buy like I don't know, like ice cream in bulk, it's like well, suddenly I don't need that much ice cream, you know? I guess ice cream's a bad example, but like yogurt, for example, you can buy yogurt in bulk. Or like sauce. I don't need that much soy sauce. They'll come in like a pack of 4. It's like I only need 1, thank you. Candles. Candles. Are these candles? They are not candles. Candles. Is this a candle? That is not a candle. That's a candle though. Gramophone, cage, or bouquet? Bouquet. Bouquet. Is bouquet French? Is that why we pronounce it bouquet? Efficiency is key for long deliveries. Yes. I saw this one girl on social media. She went to Costco to buy like an entire truckload of just food for the food bank, and it was very sweet. Okay, one more bouquet. Bouquet. You know, there are just some words that I find myself just pronouncing as it's spelled, like bouquet, chipotle, jalapeno. Like, I know how all this stuff is pronounced in reality, but there's just a little bit of whimsy being able to say, I'm going to chipotle. I don't want a jalapeno. Ah, extreme couponers. Oh my god. I feel like extreme couponers... I feel like my parents would be extreme couponers if it weren't for the fact that a lot of like in-store coupons nowadays, it's like, oh, one use only. Or like, you can only use this one coupon and you're not allowed to like mix and match it, you know? Oh. One guy would get a ton of... Oh, that's nice! You know? That's basically Robin Hooding, right? Like, those corporations can't sell all this anyway, so you might as well get it for as cheap as possible and then donate it. Especially if you can't use it all yourself. You know, using your powers for good. We love it. The corporations hate us. Yeah, well, we hate them in turn, right? It's like, what do you mean some places just toss out all of their stock because they have no... they can't sell it anymore? You know what I used to fall for? I used to fall for when people are like, oh, you can buy like one thing for $5 or you can buy two for $7. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy two for $7 because it's gonna be like cheaper in the long run. And then I have to think about it. And eventually, like too long in my opinion, I realize, why am I getting two? Just because two is technically cheaper than buying one, I'm still spending more money for another thing that I don't want or I don't need, you know? So it took me a while to figure that out for myself. I'm like, yeah, it's a deal, but I don't need this deal. That's how they get you. Because I'm gonna end up not using that other thing anyway. So I'm basically just spending money for something that I'm gonna end up tossing out because it's gonna either A, you know, expire, or B, I don't need. And I'm gonna end up like giving away or something. Yeah, up to so annoying. They're like, you can get it up to 80% off, but then the thing you go for is like 5% off. And only like 2 items in store are gonna be 80% off, and it's like, it's gonna be like a pencil and like, I don't know, what's something that we don't use? Like a fake fern is gonna be 80% off. What if it's like, okay, chocolate? Listen, when it comes to chocolate, I will take it. But don't be out here telling me to buy 2 of like I don't know, what's something? Like, I don't need 2 poinsettias for Christmas just because, like, buying 2 is cheaper. Or, like, buy 2, get 1 free. It's like, suddenly I have 3 things that I don't need. And let's be real, they only really do that when they need to get rid of stock. But that's the thing, right? Like, psychology kind of proves that if you say that, if you make it look like there's a deal, people will go for it. So I've actually seen... I've joked, and I'm pretty sure I've seen this, but I've also joked that, oh, if you just put up a sticker that says buy 1 for $5 or 3 for 15, whoa! People will go for the 3 for 15 because it looks like you're getting a deal. But in reality, 3 for 15 is the same as 1 for 5. You're just buying 3 of them. Alright, Beetle, good night! Happy belated Valentine's Day. I'll see you next stream. Ta-ta! Capitalism, you need to. Well, according to social media, you need everything. While supplies last, and meanwhile they're out here trying to get rid of their supplies. Isn't it kind of like the same conundrum as like those people who will put like 50% off and then they'll like increase the regular price to 2 times and then they'll 50% off it to like the regular price? Sneaky, sneaky. How dare they? You know, I'm always trying to be a smarter shopper, but you know, there's definitely things that will get me. Oh, it's like also, like those Temu ads where it's like, oh, you can get this thing for 1 cent if you click now. And then you click now for like the 1 cent item and then they blast you with ads. But in reality, you need to buy like $35 worth of things for like free shipping anyway. So like that 1 cent item, you can't even get unless you spend at least $35 on something else. I think it's that way with like Amazon too, right? Like you'll have something like that's cheap on Amazon, but then for free shipping, you're going to need to spend like, I don't like also $35 for Amazon. Isn't that supposed to be like faking the prices? It should be. But since when do corporations and stuff care, right? As long as it makes them money. Like, I'm not saying all corporations are like that, but, you know, we live in a society. Society. Swan with her little ducklings, swanlings. Swan. Swans. Nice. 3 cages. Yeah, I heard that too. That's why I don't donate at stores anymore. Like if you're gonna donate, like find the place yourself and then donate there. So of course, you know, It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, you know, at least they're doing it kind of thing. It's hard because it's like, oh, you know, at least they're doing it. They write it off, but you know, at least the charities get money kind of thing. Right? Do they? Yeah, they should be using their own money. But like the whole thing is like, you know, some... Because then a lot of people, they don't donate at all. But if there's like a store out there that's like pushing like, hey, do you want to donate? People tend to, you know, do something if someone tells them to do it, right? So if stores aren't telling you to donate, then the chances of someone donating at all is pretty low. So like playing devil's advocate is kind of like, oh, you know, at least the charities get something because the corporations are, you know, being pushy about it. But of course it is better to just donate directly. It's the same as, you know, those people who do good deeds on the internet and then they'll post it online. And then people are like, well, if you're actually doing a good deed, you wouldn't be putting it on the internet and stuff. But then the flip side of that a lot of people argue is like, oh, but they're inspiring other people to do it. And by posting it on the internet, they're raising money so that they can continue doing it. Like, oh, a lot of people wouldn't be able to like buy a whole pallet of stuff for charity if they didn't post it on social media and get donations from people so that they could do that. And then it wouldn't inspire other people to do it either. So it's like that weird, really weird conundrum of like, yes, but no. Just like everything in life, there's a good side and a bad side to everything. That's annoying. Well, not everything. Some things are just very blatantly like bad. Some things are very blatantly... So not everything. had to backtrack there real quick. Oh my god, I can't believe I still haven't found this last scroll. What the heck? Butterfly. Do we need to do the zoom out method? Dude, if this is as zoomed out as I could do it. This is the zoomed out image. If I zoom in... I mean, I guess I could zoom in and very slowly go through everything. Oh, nice. Oh my god, I'm finally starting to close off some areas so I don't have to actually look at them anymore. Holy cow. Nice. Oh my god, I'm finally closing off some areas. Bless. Scroll, card. I'm still waiting for the moment I have to actually look for those stinking little cards. Oh my god, do I have to find like 52 cards? That would be crazy if I have to look for like a full deck of cards. Where? Okay, some cats. Archery instructor. I know where he is. I saw him. He's the guy waving around the flag that I was like, there we go. Oh, hearts card for real. Cat with curly hair. Hearts cards. Okay, let's go with these cards. 1. Okay, I need 14. 2. I'm closing them off. 3. Oh my god. 4. I'm so happy. Honestly, the closing it off feels so satisfying. Holy cow. Okay, there's gotta be something here. Is there a scroll or something that I'm missing here? No? A scroll, a card, a bow. Here's a card. Another card. Another card. Yes! Yes! Haha! There's gotta be something here, but I don't know what it is. Did I find it? No, but I'm closing off some areas and that feels great. Okay, another card here. I need 2 more cards. Should be easier now, but I'm still lost. I sense that the scroll is here somewhere, but I don't know where. The only reason why I think the scroll is here is because of all the straight lines. I feel like it could be blending in with the straight line somewhere. Or like up here? I found nothing here yet. I don't know. I feel like I've looked everywhere. Oh, here's one. Yes. Over here. Here's the bow. Wait. I'm waiting. Scroll. The scroll's here, so there probably isn't. Is this a scroll? I found a scroll! Oh my god, you're right. To the right a little. Oh my god. You're right. Oh my god, I didn't see that. Okay. Cat with curly hair. That thing was so well hidden, bro. Okay, fairy with the lantern. Okay, now I just need the bow and the card. So the only place that I have missing is up here. This area here. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The bow! This little cat's holding the bow! Because he's doing archery. Oh my god. I should have... Which means that the last card is over here somewhere. It's right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel incredulous. Are we supposed to go there? No, maybe like this then? Hello, where are you supposed to go? I don't know. But you are supposed to go somewhere here, which means that you go up here, I think, like that. And then this has the tip, so it's over here. I can't tell what that is. But the hearts go this way, so this one is here. Like this. I see a word, so this one goes over here like that. There we go. Valentine's Day. There we go. Oh my goodness. Here. Oh my god, look at that. Cupid's putting in work. Yay! We did it! Oh my god, it's exactly 9:30 right now. Yay! Wait, I kind of wish it would zoom out and show me the full image. You know? Like, this is cute, but I wish you would zoom out and show me the full thing. Or at least give me a gallery where I can see the full thing. Oh, we love old people in love. And then the young couple over here kind of waving towards them. That's so cute. But I hope you guys know that you guys are on a collision course. Like, you guys are literally about to ram into each other. And then this little guy is going up, probably to see his date, who lives probably over here. And then I'm guessing this cat's a conductor because otherwise I don't know what that stick is. I'm on this side screaming, look out! Listen, I don't want you guys crashing on Valentine's Day, okay? Do you know how depressing that would be? And guys, look, you can literally walk outside and just pick up a random bottle of wine here and there. Also, I feel like Cupid has a really bad aim because why is Cupid hitting everything except for like the cats, you know? You're getting bushes, you're getting food, you're getting trees, but not a single cat has a bow, has an arrow stuck in them. You know? Like, look at this. You're hitting a freaking window. A window shutter. Does the bush fall in love? I mean, if you know anything about plant reproduction, you know this thing probably releases spores or whatever. It's seeds everywhere, right? See, water, the water fountain, a random pole here and there. See, I kind of wish I was able to see this full thing open like that. And then... And this one is more like a fever dream. Yeah, I want to see this one completely like full because, you know, the trees are shaped like hearts. I want to see if the island itself is shaped like a heart. I am kind of salty that this one had nothing hidden on it because I feel like it should have. So many inanimate objects that people are falling in love with. I mean, kind of par for the course. That's really realistic too, like real life, isn't it? All those people falling in love with like random objects. This is really cute though. The archery instructor. Oh my god. I just realized the archery instructor, he has like the hair where it's like he's bald on the top, but he has like the ring of hair around the top. Oh my god. That's what happens when, do you think this is a genetic thing where it's like as he grew older, he lost hair? Or do you think like one of his students shot an arrow and just sliced off a bunch of his hair? You know, silly little... You think it was one of his students? Yeah, he looks pretty young, doesn't he? I mean, he could be one of those like people who lose their hair young, but I think it's funnier to imagine that it was one of his students. But also, what do knives have to do with love? Like Romeo and Juliet? Very cartoon, 100%. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna end stream here. I think it's been nice chatting. I like having these little chatty streams because I get to do something, like looking for things while chatting. But it's been nice. A nice little chill way to end the day after a full day of cleaning. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a good rest of your day. Good rest of your night. I'll see you guys next stream. Have a good new year. I probably won't be streaming over the new year because I'll be spending time with family. So I hope that you guys will be able to spend time either with friends and family or be able to do something to fun for yourself. Have some self time. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Happy Discount Chocolate Day. That's the important part. Happy Discount Chocolate Day.